Hey students, Ms. McIntosh and Ms. Hoffman here. We have finished drawing our first spheres using the YouTube tutorial, and now that we're done, I want to get feedback on my sphere so I know when I draw my next one how I can make it even better. Giving feedback can be a little bit stressful, and receiving feedback can be stressful as well. So we're going to show you a way of doing it that will hopefully help make it comfortable and helpful.
The materials you need for this lesson is your feedback activity sheet with some sentence starters on there to help you. You need your sphere, a highlighter, and another note-taking pencil or pen. And then you'll be set and ready for the activity.
The first thing you need once you have all your materials is a partner. Ms. Hoffman, will you be my partner?
Yay! I want to be your partner.
I'm trading spheres with Ms. Hoffman so she can take a look at mine and I can take a look at hers.
Now that you've traded spheres, you want to look at your activity sheet to help you find a language for giving a diamond and we'll be giving both a diamond and a spade. We're going to first start with the diamond and find and highlight at least one point that you've observed on the sphere. Then go to the spade and highlight one point for the spade ideas as well. Go ahead and take 2 minutes to do that.
I'm finished, but I'm watching my partner carefully to try to pick up on cues that they're ready to continue. When I sense that they're ready to continue, I'm going to start at step 1 on the sheet. Hey, Ms. Hoffman, do you have time to talk about your sphere right now? I have some ideas that I wanted to share with you.
I do. I'd love to hear some of your feedback, Ms. McIntosh.
And the reason I'm asking her before I get started is just to make sure that she feels ready to do this. She's going to say yes to me, of course, because this is a learning activity in school, and we're going to do it. But it's nice for her to feel like she has the option of saying no if she needed to. Maybe if it was like a real life situation. But because we're in school, we're all going to say yes. Then I go on to step 2. I'm going to deliver the diamond first, and then the spade. And then she will do step 3. Here I go. Ms. Hoffman, your core shadow looks darker than the rest of your sphere. And it looks really good.
Thank you.
One thing I noticed is that I can see an abrupt change in value between the core shadow and in the middle of the shadow here. And I'm wondering if you've thought about how to smooth out this transition. What she's doing right now is following step 3. She's taking a breath, she's thinking about and processing what I just said to her, and then she's going to say thank you and answer my question.
Gosh, thank you, Ms. McIntosh. A couple of things I thought about were, it was the first time I used a blending stick, and it didn't feel really natural, and so I think maybe trying a couple more times, I'd be able to smooth my transitions better as I got more used to using the blending stick. So I think a little more practice with that tool would help me out.
Cool. I can't wait to see your next sphere.
So now we're going to switch, and I'm going to give my partner, Ms. McIntosh, feedback on her sphere that I had a chance to look at. But first, I want to make sure that she's ready. Hey, Ms. McIntosh, do you have time to talk about your sphere right now? I have some ideas that I wanted to share with you.
I do. Thanks for checking.
I first wanted to give you a diamond, and the diamond that I saw when looking at your sphere is that I can't really see where your transition from one value to another happens. You have really great blending in your sphere, so great job.
Thank you.
One spade I wanted to give you is that I can see some smudge marks around your sphere. Do you have any thoughts on how you could remove them?
Thank you for the feedback. Yes, I think I could remove them using an eraser. The first time I tried the eraser, it left a bunch of white marks. So I think practicing with it and maybe dabbing those smudge marks off with the eraser might be a good move on my next sphere. Thank you so much for the feedback. You're welcome.